Moving on, still on to the finals. It's a lot of key name players in the finals with a lot to win if they were to win the NBA championship. Names like Giannis, Chris Paul, Devin Booker. I want to ask you guys, who do you feel has the most to gain from winning this NBA Finals championship?
It's definitely Chris Paul, man. It's definitely Chris Paul. It's been a long, long time coming for that man. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? I don't due to the fact that my high school coach doesn't like LeBron James and his favorite player Chris Paul. We kind of be butting heads a little bit, but honestly, Chris Paul is one of the best point guards to ever play the game. You know what I'm saying? He actually, I don't. I'm not really on his side with Lob City and why he didn't get a ring there and he had all the pieces, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Grizzlies. That was the main reason.
The Grizzlies.
Yeah. They had some battles with Lob City.
Man,
Grit and grind.
Anyway, but the the type of player Chris Paul is and the elite player that he is, he deserves to have. I ain't say been had a ring, but he's definitely had the pieces. He definitely had the opportunities. Injuries came into a play. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's Chris Paul. When he gets his ring, I feel like he's not gonna retire after this, but it's nothing else for him to gain after this. I feel like.
I mean, I took a little minute to think about this. Who? It's three people, you know what I'm saying, that I want to gain off this. Well, can gain are it's gonna destroy their legacy. First off, everybody gonna of course say Chris Paul. I mean, he been in the league 16 years. He been on some good teams, but he kind of short hopped. You know what I'm saying? And choked a little bit, and they got bounced. Or injuries played a factor. I mean, yes, it put him up there when he win his if he win his first ring, but don't you think? Well, nah, I can't say that because Jason Kidd only had one ring. Steve Nash had zero.
Back end.
Yeah, but I mean, it'll put him up there. You know what I'm saying with one, but I can see Chris probably go to a better team, like a more competitive team. He can get back to the finals. He probably can win one more, if he go to like a Lakers or back to the Clippers. Who knows? Second person to get the game, or it's gonna hurt. It's probably Giannis, cause this might be Giannis' only time, cause his loyalty ties is so with Milwaukee. I don't know why, but
That's a good point.
if this guy don't, you know what I'm saying, don't win, then who knows? He just gonna still be. Who knows if Milwaukee gonna ever go back to the finals, even though he at the Eastern Conference. So it can gain or hurt him, cause he's so tired of Milwaukee. He won't want to get traded. You know what I'm saying? And third is Devin Booker. I want him to win because it's gonna start his legacy of being that man, a new face in the league. And if he was to win, ain't no slowing that boy down. It's gonna only be up from there. And he gonna have people when they want to play with him. If Chris Paul was to leave, people would want to come to Phoenix to want to play because his mentality, his demeanor of the game is so up there. So that's my three key points on it.
So yeah, I mean, you put some good points, but I mean, you saying Chris Paul is the most to gain though.
I want to say Devin Booker's the most game because it's given that Chris Paul was like that.
Okay, well, yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna go with Giannis. I feel like Giannis has the most to gain from this, due to the fact that he's an MVP already, a two-time MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. He winning an NBA Finals, and clearly he'll be with the NBA Finals MVP on his team.
Yeah.
That would put him in the ilk of Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, guys like that. Like that will make him into an all-timer for sure. Like,
Yeah.
he'll be into the all-timer, top 20, top 25 type player ilk, just off of all of those, all of that.
Off of
At the
pure
age
driving.
At the age of 26. And like, okay, you had some good points. Like with Chris Paul, I feel like he still has more to gain if he were to be able to continue to win championships. Because right now, one ring will only put him probably in like the top 5 all time. But
He
still
won't even be there with Chauncey.
But still win.
Chauncey got 2 of them.
Okay, we ain't just talking about just ring. Got to talk about career and stats though. I gotta put Chris Paul over Chauncey Billups. But yeah, like I feel like if he were to continue to win rings, he could maybe push himself up more throughout through the little hierarchy of point guards. Because I mean, he's not gonna probably catch guys like Magic Johnson or Steph Curry due to the fact that he had to win like an MVP or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I still feel like he has more to gain, but I don't feel like he has the most to gain due to the fact that'll be his only hardware. It will be the ring. Giannis got 2 trophies of the MVP of the league and 1 Defensive Player of the Year, where he won it, the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year on the same exact year. So him, and you've seen the numbers he just put up. Last person to put those numbers up was Prime Shaq. So I mean, like, he were to get this down, if he were to pull this off, not only would it be one of the greatest finals performances that we've seen in the past 2 decades, but he'll also have a ring with that, with all those accomplishments, which I feel like will solidify him into that all-time great list. And then, if he were to continue to win, it would boost him up more. But like you said, I feel like that window for the Bucks, I feel like it's either you get it now or who have to get on the back end. Because
It's a
I
role
think
player, yeah.
I think for the next 2 years after this, if everyone stays healthy, Nets come out the East for the next 2 years. That's just my opinion. Then you got Jason Tatum and those guys. They're going to continue to get better. The East is only going to get stronger, in my opinion. Joel Embiid is still out there. We got to see what Philly ends up doing with Ben Simmons to see where they go. And so, the East ain't like it ain't going to be a cakewalk. And with the Bucks squad, in my opinion, like I've said before, I still feel like their overall role players are still kind of overrated in a sense. So, we see that with their inconsistent play throughout these playoffs. But yeah, I don't see them really finding another window to win a ring, other than unless it's on the back end. Like Chris Middleton, he's what, 28, almost 30. Drew Holiday's
TJ 32, something
yeah,
like that.
Drew Holiday's old. Brooke Lopez is definitely old. So that team isn't the youngest.
That team gonna be broken up for sure.
That team
soon.
isn't the youngest. So,
But let me add this point, Jan. If Giannis played like he played Game 3, this without no jump shots really. This straight driving, getting fouled, and he's knocking down free throws like that. Till that man get a jump shot, he's gonna be unstoppable. I'm for real, cause he go to the paint with ease. Everything he do is straight slashing. If he shoot free throws like that and develop him a jump shot and get him a solid number 2, cause Middleton is okay, but a solid number 2 and Middleton being number 3, they'll be a team with their money worth again.
yeah, but like it's Milwaukee though.
That's a lot of what ifs.
That's all it is. It's Milwaukee.
Yeah,
though.
a lot of
It's
what
gonna be
ifs.
hard to find a free agent to go to Milwaukee. Only thing to do is possibly
Get a solid,
trade.
get a top notch role player.
But yeah, I don't know. I agree. Giannis, if he gets a jump shot, he'll be unstoppable. But if it was a 50, I'll be drunk. I think he's gonna get better from mid range and maybe 3 a little bit, but I don't see him becoming a Kevin Durant or nothing like that.
Yeah, because Game 3 he really didn't take no jump shot. It was just straight.
Yeah.
Hey, get out the way. I'm going to the hole. It's little man DeAndre Ayton in foul trouble. He getting whatever he want.
And with Devin Booker, he has a little bit to gain, but I don't really feel like he has a lot to gain.
It's gonna start his legacy.
It's gonna start something, but okay, real quick. Devin Booker, Mississippi native, cold, but I really don't like the comparisons of him saying that he's the next Kobe Bryant. I feel like that's unfair to him, and I don't think that he's the young player that's closest to Kobe Bryant when it comes to game. I think we gotten kind of recency bias from the playoffs. I feel like that player that's closest to Kobe Bryant in game is Jason Tatum.
And that boy ain't there.
And
Let's just get out of the way. He's not there. Devin Booker's the man, and I'm tired of you saying that. This Jason Tatum,
I can make an argument.
Devin Booker can do the same thing as Jason Tatum
If you
do.
switch Jason Tatum and Devin Booker this season, the Phoenix Suns could probably do the same thing that they did.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Facts,
The
bro.
same exact
I
thing.
don't think so, bro.
Bro,
I just like Devin Booker's game better than Jason Tatum's.
I don't see how.
I mean,
though,
that's just you
'cause-
like his game, but
yeah, that's all. That's all you're saying is his game though. But if you look at his game closely, Jason Tatum does a lot more similar things to Kobe Bryant and Devin Booker does. He posts up a lot more like Kobe. Devin Booker is just strictly drive through for mid range. You don't really see him post up too much at all. He faces up all game mostly. Jason Tatum, 3-level scorer, shoots the three better than Devin Booker. Look at
Devin
the numbers.
Booker's a triple threat guy.
Devin Booker, honestly, this year hasn't shot well from three other than that last game, that game 2 in the finals. He shot in the 30 percentile range in the three. So I feel like, that's giving him an unfair bias. Yes, he's similar in some sort of ways to Kobe, and that is his hero. But I think we forgot about Jason Tatum just because of recency bias. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, just because he, been in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. We just see him longer. That's it. Like, people forgot that Jason Tatum dropped 50 twice this postseason.
Okay, but this is Devin Booker's first playoff appearance, and he took him to the finals.
Okay,
Jason Tatum ain't do that.
Jason Tatum first time, though, he went to the Eastern Conference
Finals.
Finals.
But Booker went to the finals. Eastern Conference, big difference.
Okay, but
Booker won him a finals.
Yeah,
and
like I said, that last segment, if he win, he goes to win it because he played inter-team.
Jason Tatum had a premier.
Jason Tatum played.
Jason Tatum had a premier point guard in Kyrie and then do crap. Had Gordon Hayward and then do crap. Devin Booker only really had Chris Paul, and look what he did to the finals first year. Okay, Come on now.
No. Now you're trying to distort history though. When Jason Tatum was the leading guy, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, took the Cavaliers to 7 games. When Kyrie Irving came back and became the number one, that messed the whole team up. Look at the numbers. Kyrie Irving was the reason that they lost that series against the Bucks. Look at the numbers. It was nothing that had to do with Jason Tatum. When Jason Tatum was the man again, they went back to the Eastern Conference Finals. So stop that notion like he not just getting it done. Like they haven't broke that one to get to the finals. He's already been to a Eastern Conference Finals twice. D Book had this nice run. You know what I'm saying? Not to discredit everything, but they didn't play nobody healthy that whole series.
So what if D-Book wins and go back to the West
Conference
Finals?
Something to talk about.
I don't want to hear you say none slang that Jason Tatum did over Devin Booker because it's not there.
I'm gonna go ahead and go on record. The Phoenix Suns will not be in the West Conference Finals next year.
Before
go ahead and put that out
everybody
there right
continue, and why I said Chris Paul has the most to gain, because neither of these teams are going back to the NBA Finals. Neither of them. The West is going to be a dog fight. Yeah. The West is about to be a dog fight, man. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson finna link back up. Kawhi Leonard finna come back. LeBron James about to be healthy. Ain't no telling what's about to happen.
It's a wrap for the Suns. I'm sorry.
So,
they had a great run. Try to finish this off, but they're not making the Western Conference Finals. The farthest they're going is round 2.
Hey Ryan,
that is it.
Hey Ryan, look at me right now. With the camera. If Devin Booker wins the finals, if they win the finals, that boy gonna be MVP next year. I said it here first. Devin Booker's gonna be the MVP.
I can't say that.
MVP of the league. I'm not just saying nothing.
I can't say that, bro.
The finals MVP might go to Chris Paul this year, but mark my words, they win the finals, Devin Booker's gonna be the MVP next year.
And also, didn't Giannis get swept by the Heat last year?
Yeah, he got swept.
Wasn't that after he had two MVPs?
Yeah.
Listen, man. Giannis does have a lot to gain if he does win this ring, but hey, man, I've been on Giannis. And then you said something about he gonna be in comparison to Michael Jordan. I hope you're talking about the numbers.
No, I said his last numbers were compared to last time that was happened with Prime Shaq. Now they said something about Michael Jordan, but even Giannis shut that down. You know he ain't Jordan.
Real Spill 601.